We ran into difficulty when we had one of our associates leave after a year. So we suddenly found ourselves with a tracker that had a first year running the whole thing with no senior person to help her, which was originally 6 European countries plus Canada, which happens twice a year. So it's 6 countries, Canada, 7 countries, plus an EU overview. So it was 8 reports that she had to do by herself twice a year. And it was just daunting, and we didn't want to burn out our current staff trying to cover the slack of a full-bodied associate that should have been there for an entire year. So we had reached out to Indico and kind of asked for a capabilities presentation with, how can you help us? What can we do? And that's when we started discussing automating the European reports. The core slides, which repeat for every single country that we do. And that was in 23 that I think we did that initial programming, when we had lost that associate to the cycle. And so we essentially automated, we did an upfront investment in automation, and we're able to get all of those 8 reports out on time that first year down a full employee, at a fraction of the cost that it would have cost to either hire another associate or get contractors to do the work. The automation, typically they turn around a 100-slide report for us every 2 days, which is just phenomenal. And it really allowed us to not just succeed in 23 down a person, we're now at a full complement. And so we added another country. So it's now up to 9 reports this year for both the first half of the year and second half of the year. So that really allowed us to not just get through 23 when we thought we were going to be in a lot of trouble. Typically, our custom work really amps up in fourth quarter, and we would not have had the capacity to do that if we had been pulling all these associates over to cover the missing person.